Hello, and welcome to a very belated episode 9 of the Asatruman Show. I do apologize about it taking so long. Depression is a thing, and it is not fun. At any rate, okay, we will be continuing at this time with the reading of the actual Havamal. Yeah, I will be reading along, giving my interpretation of the writings. If you have any question about them, or if you feel that there is a different interpretation, please reach out to me. With this here, I will be going at the end of the episode on how you can get a hold of me, and we will go ahead and start here now with verse 70 of the Havamal. It is better to live your life than not to live at all. While the wealthy stay warm by the fire, the dead lay outside cold. All right, now with this one here, as with some of the other ones before it, I had to go to the Brave translation to actually get a little bit more context on this. More blessed are the living than the lifeless. 'Tis the living who come by the cow. I saw the hearth fire burn in the rich man's hall, and himself lying dead at the door. Okay. What the writer is actually trying to say here, wealth means nothing compared to life. You can't take it with you. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not alive to enjoy it, it's just there. All right, verse 71. The lame ride upon horses. The handless drive the herds. The deaf may do great in battle. Better to not see them burned on a pyre. Dead men cannot do anything. With this here, it's the actual writer is saying, as going with the Gibbs rules, don't waste good. There is always going to be some use for everybody. Not everyone is best suited for everything, but you're going to be able to find something of some use for every living person. Verse 72. Though he be born when you are dead, it is better to have a son. You only see tombstones for those with kinsmen. And with that particular one, it is actually impressing the actual importance of family, of having a spouse, having children. You're not going to actually see tombstone for people that have not had children to actually see to them. Verse 73. Two things cause trouble for a man, his tongue and the fur coat that covers his hands. The darkness is your friend if you have enough food. A ship has many small cabins. Do not trust the autumn night. The weather may stay the same for 5 days, but changes many times over the month. Again, going to the Bray translation for a little bit more context here. Two are hosts against one. The tongue is the head's bane. Neath a rough hide a hand may be hid. He is glad at nightfall who knows of his lodgings. Short is the ship's berth, and changeful the autumn night. Much veers the wind ere the 5th day, and blows around yet more in a month. Okay, author, again, you can actually see a little bit easier with that one what it's actually trying to say. Keep a close eye on your tongue. He's actually saying several different things in this. Keep a close eye on your tongue. It's going to be your worst enemy. Also, keep value of things that are actually able to be there for you. Family, friends. Trying to trust gold, trying to trust anything of that nature, it's not going to do you well because things change in an instant. You could be rich 1 minute and then suddenly, boom, you lost everything. Verse 74. He who knows nothing does not know this. Money controls men, one that has it and another that wants it. Do either of them not have a need for complaint? All right. You know what you have learned. If you have been around poor people all your life, you don't know you are poor. If you've been around only rich people all of your life, you do not actually realize you are rich and that you are more gifted and more able than other people that just don't have as much as you. With it, it's pretty much straightforward on that. Verse 75. Livestock, 75 and 76 is pretty much mirrors of the exact same thing, so I'm going to read both here. Verse 75. Livestock dies, family dies, you will die yourself, but words of praise about you will not when a man has fame. 76. Livestock dies, family dies, you will die yourself. One thing that will never die is a man's reputation. With both of these, it is really impressing, okay, what legacy are you wanting to give? Your reputation, your fame, what others feel about you, what they think of you. This is what's important. This is what will outlive you and what people will remember and also talk about you about. Verse 77. I saw the full fields of Fitzjung's son, who are now poor. Do not trust your wealth, for it can be gone in the blink of an eye. Again, this is going back to what the verse was earlier. Keep prepared for tomorrow. Wealth is incredibly ephemeral. You can have wealth one minute and then suddenly nothing the next. Try and stay prepared for such. And this is what the writer is trying to say here. Okay, going to verse 78 now. When a person is not wise, they only have to win livestock or another person's caress. Their self-esteem soars, while their wits do not. They are swollen with self-pride. Okay. What it's trying to say here is the foolish think victory, and wealth will make them invincible. You win, you start winning everything, you start feeling great, everything is going to be going my way, and then suddenly, boom, the other shoe falls, and you've lost everything, and you're looking the fool. Verse 79 on this. This is the last one for this reading here, and we will end it with this here, and this is actually ending it on a very clear note. Those who read the runes set down by Odin and stained by the sage will not waste words. The gods have the final word. You can prepare all you like, you can keep and try to plan for everything, but if the gods have other plans for you, it's not going to work. They have the last word as to what's going to happen. All right. Again, I do apologize about this being so late. If you feel that there is some other interpretation, if you want to discuss how I feel on things, there is the YouTube Messenger just below us here. You can actually send it to me through that. I keep a particular eye on it. If you want to send it to me directly, there is also Twitter. With that is at Asatruman1. Or if you want to reach out to me in the old school using email, asatruman777@gmail.com. Now, if you also like what you're seeing with this, if you want to continue getting more episodes, click the subscribe button. Once you actually click that subscribe button, a little bell's going to show up. Click on that little bell. Some people refer to it as ringing the bell. Little bars will come up around that. What that is going to do, that is going to set things up for it to actually notify you when I'm actually putting new episodes out. With that, then we can all enjoy this time and again. All right. it's only turning about 10 minutes. I do apologize about this being a very short episode this time around. Okay, we had several ones there that sort of went together on this. Okay, and may the holy powers and ancestors bless you and bring you all the luck in the world. Peace.